Disney has been in a lot of hot water over the past month, not just from one side of the political aisle, but from both sides. After Bob Chapek tried to say that Disney doesn't get political, we're not a political company, we don't want to be seen that way, which everyone immediately called out because for the past decade, Disney has been slipping further and further towards a woke left-wing political agenda. They have not been trying to hide it that well, and it's obvious to everyone. So after they said that, of course, the woke Twitterati decided that we're going to hold their feet to the fire. We're going to demand that if you don't say something about the parental rights and education bill, something the media gaslit as the don't say gay bill, well, then there'll be hell to pay. And sure enough, Disney bent the knee. They decided they were going to go full force, and they were going to actually put out this statement from the Walt Disney Company. Florida's HB 1557, also known as the Don't Say Gay bill, that should tell you right there, these people are full of shit. Never once in the entire 7-page document does it say anything about gay or homosexual. You can go look it up for yourself. You can do an Control F search function if you want. Doesn't say it anywhere. Should never have been passed and should never have been signed into law. Our goal as a company is for this law to be repealed by the legislature or struck down by the courts. Now you have a company in Disney actively trying to involve themselves in lawmaking publicly. Despicable behavior. And as a result, what do we have now? Well, from one side, floods of families cancel Disney memberships over woke companies' leftist agenda. Walt would turn over in his grave. And that is absolutely true. For people 2-3 decades ago to imagine that Disney would be so involved in the type of destruction of family that they're going for right now, no one could have imagined it. Yet here we are. But on the other side, Disney, it's not just one group of people that you've pissed off. Look at this. Mouse House hypocrisy. Disney blasted for opposing Florida parental rights law while expanding into anti-gay countries. And indeed, we can look right here and see. There is blatant hypocrisy.
Choosing to expand.
Right here. Disney's idea of equality is radically redefining gender and pushing sexual lesson plans to children while investing in countries that still harshly criminalize LGBT people literally for just existing. Algeria, Egypt, Libya, Morocco, Oman, Palestine, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Tunisia, and Yemen. All the places that Disney's expanding into, where it's literally illegal in some of these places to be homosexual. Yet you're trying to say, look at how much we care about gay people, while you erase any of the gay people you have when you try to release things in those countries. Disney is a terrible, disgusting company, and both sides are now coming out for blood against them. But the things that have been said by some of these people are truly disturbing and despicable. And the person I think I want to focus on is right here, because this is someone who is being very honest about what they're doing in this leaked virtual Zoom meeting between high-level Disney executives. You have a producer right here, executive producer, saying what she's decided to do to make sure that her agenda is realized by Disney.
It's like, I love Disney's content. I grew up watching, all of the classics. They have been a huge informative part of my life, but at the same time, I'd heard things like, oh, they won't let you show this at a Disney show, and I'm like, okay. So I was a little sus when I started, but then my experience was bafflingly the opposite of what I had heard on my little pocket of proud family Disney TVA. The showrunners were super welcoming. Meredith Roberts and our leadership over there has been so welcoming to my not at all secret gay agenda. And so I feel like I felt like it was, maybe it was that way in the past, but I guess something must have happened in the last they're turning it around, they're going hard. And then all that momentum that I felt, that sense of I don't have to be afraid to let's have these two characters kiss. Let's in the background. I was just wherever I could, just basically adding queerness to if you see anything queer in the show, I'm proud of them. But I just was no one would stop me, and no one was trying to stop me.
No one would stop me, and no one was trying to stop me. I had a not so secret gay agenda that I wanted to put through into these shows. And of course, then you had, I think it's this person right here. Yeah, Disney production coordinator touts the power of putting transgender queer characters in the show for children. This person, I really don't know this person's pronouns. I kind of am wonder a little bit about that. They know the power that they have over children.
And all this content's going to kids who don't know any of this. And even if they're in a household like Heath that have supportive parents, they're still getting all of this information from media of what is normal. And there's a lot of power to that, and it just needs to be acknowledged.
There's a lot of power to that, and it just needs to be acknowledged. That's what the people who are controlling Disney are saying right now. This is what they're open to saying in their executive meetings that were leaked, these virtual meetings that were leaked out to the public, saying exactly what Disney wants to do. It is disgusting. And again, that's why, whether you're watching this live right now, you'll see the links in chat. If you don't, you'll see this in the description below, in the comments below. How about just stop messing with kids? Don't mess with kids. We're fixing Beto's shirt. We're fixing Beto O'Rourke's shirt that he tried to put out there. How about just don't mess with kids? That's a pretty simple solution that I think 99.9% of people would be on board with. But no, that's what Disney is actively trying to do. They are actively trying to engineer your children with their agenda, and we're not going to stand for it. Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.